Howdy folks, my name is Laura, and in this metalworking series, I'm making a mini vise in sterling silver. Hi, how are we doing? Okay, so studio session update, August 6th, here we are. So I haven't been in the studio since, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something, maybe more. So I'm kind of looking at this with fresh eyes, which is good, maybe. So this is where the vise is now. You know, I was able to make it go in and out really easily. In the final product, I'll probably like put some oil in there or something just to help with the, lubrication. But yeah, this is where we're starting with. It's not perfectly machined, but it's handmade. So this is what we're working with. I'm pretty proud of it so far, and I'm gonna be excited when it's done. Or at least I'm going to be excited when I'm done with the hard parts. And so then also, yeah, this is the end cap that I made that is going to go on the end of this. And this is the tube that is going to be soldered to that. And then this tube, the tube is too wide for the threading that we were able to do with this, And so I have a little insert right here that should go. Pretty tight, but it should go right. Ooh, don't get it stuck. Don't lose it. Don't drop it in there. So that then, once that's soldered into the larger tube, I'll probably drill out so that the hole is the appropriate tap hole size. And then I'll tap that. And that's happening. There we go. So let's, friggin' get to work. yeah, it's 6 hours later. I didn't really talk to the camera at all during this session, but I think it's just fine because I'll probably have a voiceover of this for the Patreon only feed. And so if people really want to know the explanation of what I'm doing, they can check it out on Patreon. But here is the vise so far. Like, I feel like this doesn't really look like I've done anything differently besides make some Sharpie marks. So another thing that I have done though is I finished this, which I will admit that I still don't exactly know how the vise even kind of works, like what the important parts are. I'm teaching myself as we go along. So I'll say, well, I know that this has to happen and that can't happen, you know, and then at a certain point I'll stop and watch like a YouTube video of somebody else that's made the same vise before, the same style, I mean, and then I'll be like, oh, okay. It's like I'm not ready to absorb a step before I'm ready. And so then once I'm ready to know how to do that step, then I'll look it up. But before then, it's like none of my business. I just keep on going about making this. So anyway, so this is the inner tube that eventually this part will be threaded. Anyways, it looks good, I think. And so now when I go to tap this, it'll be really secure. It's not going to rip off, and it's got a stone in it. It looks fantastic. And it goes on like this. Shoop. And then eventually it's going to be bolted with these little, I'm pretty sure I showed you these last time, these like little tiny bolts that I have that are hex head. The more I look at this, the more I think like, let's keep it simple. And so have one in the center of each of these 3 planes, and it'll go all the way through. Whoops, I forgot. I forgot that tube was connected. You know, it'll go all the way through this, and also it'll go through this. And so it'll be, you know, it's long enough. So this part is pretty much done besides the jaw pad, which I cut them down. So now I feel like it looks a lot more appropriate, a lot more proportionate to my vision. I feel like I'm just juggling all of the individual pieces and components of this and like, see, doesn't it make sense? And really you're like, can't tell. Can't tell, but I hope you can kind of tell the progress that I've made in the past 6 hours. It's all good. Anyways, so this is, besides this being tapped, this is completely finished. And then besides this having the jaw pad soldered on it, this is completely finished. And so then, yeah, on this one, I just got to solder this on here. And then, so I did start making an end cap for this side. I'm pretty fried after all of this, but I'm happy with the amount of work that I got done. I'm actually surprised how much I could get done in just like one day. So it keeps me motivated to keep on keeping on, I guess, because I'm like, well, if I only have one day, like one Sunday, I actually can get a lot done if I focus on it. But like nothing else, I mean, nothing else around the house gets done. Like now I have to go make dinner, which is fine. Thanks as always for tuning in and sticking it out. I just wanted you to know that if it were not for you watching, I don't know if I would still be making tiny tools. I do enjoy making them, but they're hard. And so knowing that so many of my audience really enjoy seeing me make them gives me kind of the little push that I need to keep making them. So I just wanted you to know that. Like, I probably wouldn't be making this if I didn't have to donate something to Repair Day's auction, and if I didn't know how much y'all like me making the tiny tools. So yeah, just another day in the studio, another one in the books. And yeah, knowing that I'm making these and somebody's going to watch them keeps me motivated. And I do feel like I've had company because I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. And so I'm trying to make sure that I catch the right angles and I really take my time. And, you know, knowing that you're watching, I always, you know, put my safety glasses on so I'm much safer. And so just making these videos for you is just really great all around for me, for my mental well-being and for my creativity. So I'm glad that you enjoy them. And thanks again. I hope you're impressed by how much work I got done. I kind of am, actually. Maybe not impressed, maybe like shocked and surprised. Yeah, I can say I'm impressed. Okay. All right, but that's enough for now. I'm gonna go make dinner, fold my clothes. It's gonna be great. So thanks so much, and I'll be back in the studio. I'll be working in my studio 2 days in a row. Wow. Okay. Anyways, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one, next weekend. Okay. Bye. Mwah! You know, let me know what you think about what I'm making, and if within the first week, I'll probably see it. I'm just learning so much. I'm just learning like where I'm gonna make sacrifices, where I'm gonna take liberties and whatever. If this video has been live for a year and then you post something about how unsafe I'm being, like, I'm probably not gonna respond to that. Like, I don't have time. It's August 6th, if you couldn't tell from, I don't know, I sometimes I put it on the thumbnail, sometimes I put it in the title, but I'm always surprised how many comments I get that are not taking into account that this is something that happened in the past. Like sometimes I feel like people comment as if they were watching it live.